The investigation intensifies into the Nolan Wells case. Good evening, I'm Gina Swanson. The district attorney leading the case is asking all agencies to refrain from speaking publicly about the case. All this comes after an independent autopsy report on Nolan's cause of death is inconclusive, and that's mainly because certain parts of his body could not be examined by the second medical examiner. WDSU reporter Chantel Davis has been on the case since it broke. She is now live. Chantel, you spoke with some legal experts about the case. What are they saying?
Yes, Gina. So while the community desperately waits to learn what happened to Nolan Wells, I did speak with a legal expert, and he tells me the DA's move may prolong that waiting period for those of us to learn those answers. But he said what she did is not uncommon.
If we sacrifice the integrity of the process in effort to satisfy today's questions, we risk undermining the confidence in tomorrow's answers.
Breaking her silence, Jackson County District Attorney Angel McElrath releasing a video Thursday urging patience as her office works through the details and evidence discovered in the Nolan Wells death investigation.
In Mississippi, the rules of professional conduct restrict the information a prosecutor can release during an investigation.
The DA is now choosing to seal evidence in the case until it's presented to the grand jury. However, she did not clarify if this includes the original autopsy results. So I made another call to her office. Yes, I called 2 days ago and you took my name and number, but I still have not received a call back. So today, after reviewing the district attorney's video, she didn't clarify this. Will the original autopsy results be sealed along with the rest of the evidence that will be presented to the grand jury? The receptionist on the other end promised to pass along my message, but I reached out to legal expert Dan Friel to help me understand the district attorney's decision.
I think the more information that's revealed publicly about a high-profile case, the higher the likelihood is you're going to compromise the grand jury or compromise an ultimate trial jury.
It's also important to note police have not named a suspect or person of interest in this case. Friel said this means the district attorney is going to present the evidence to the grand jury so they can determine if there's probable cause to believe a crime took place.
It's not clear-cut what happened. If it were, then you would probably have had an arrest the next morning or immediately after finding the body of Mr. Wells. So unfortunately, we just don't know enough to know what we don't know until this grand jury has concluded its investigation, until the district attorney makes a finding from that.
Now, Nolan Wells' family continue to ask the same question: what happened to Nolan? And police say that witnesses have come forward. We're also still waiting for those original autopsy results, especially since that independent autopsy result could not produce the results that we were looking for because the pathologist could not examine all of Nolan's neck. But right now, we still do not know when those original results will be produced to us. I am reporting live. Chantel Davis, WDSU News.
All right, like we mentioned, Chantel has been on top of this story since it first broke right after the 4th of July. You can read the latest on Nolan Wells' death investigation right now on WDSU.com.